So Carol, using a scale from 1 to 7, how satisfied would you say that you are with your life in general?
In general, 1 to 7.
Yeah.
7.
Perfect, that's really good. Yeah. And what are the kind of things that are making you happy?
Travel, cooking, family, friends, work, and like passions, like hobbies and exercise.
What kind of passions do you have?
I'm a musician. I really like exercising.
Happy hour prize.
So singing and working out's huge for me.
Okay, sounds good.
No, gracias.
And how important is for you to be in a relationship for your happiness? It's like, does it actually changes when you are single or when you are in a relationship? How happy are you with your life?
I would say 3 out of 6, or 3 out of 7 important.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty happy whether or not I'm in a relationship.
Okay, and if you are thinking of being in a relationship, what would you expect to have in that relationship for you to be happy in it?
Someone that motivates me and brings me up and encourages me to do more and inspires me. And like companionship, just someone to have fun with and discover life.
Okay, is it easy to find that?
Is it
in one
easy to
person?
find that?
Yeah.
No. No.
No? Now we go a little bit more intimate, using the same scale than before, from 1 to 7. How satisfied are you with your sex life in general?
1 to 7, I would say 6.
6? Okay. And what makes great sex for you?
Again, partnership, like not teamwork, but being focused on caring about the other person and if they're satisfied or not, and open communication, I would say.
What do you think when comparing like casual sex to committed sex? Does it actually changes like the way that you can enjoy it? Can you enjoy both type of sex, or I don't know? What are your views on those?
I think you can enjoy both, but I think they're very different. Like casual sex is much more just physical, and then obviously more long-term relationship. Sex is more, I would say, intimate. You can open up a little bit more, discover each other a little bit more.
So you would prefer that? It's like in some way that's better than the other one? Or?
I think it depends what you want in the moment. I would say I personally prefer more committed long-term relationship encounters, just because you can have something to build off of instead of like a quick one-off.
Okay. And how confident do you feel to talk about sex if you want to ask to do something new, to fulfill a fantasy, or even to say no and to establish some limits? Is it like an easy topic for you to talk about?
It is now. I'd say when I was younger, it wasn't as much, but for sure, yeah. I'm totally willing to speak up.
What would you change to enjoy your sex life even better?
I think communicate more, ask questions, don't be embarrassed. Yeah.
Is there anything that turns you off?
If someone's mean and like too physical to a point where it's like not a safe amount, or they're not asking first, I would say is the only thing.
All right.
Or selfish.
Do you think that is there any relationship between happiness and sexuality?
I think so, indirectly. I don't think it's the only factor, but for a lot of people, I think it's a huge component of happiness and life.
And what about for you? It's like, or what's the weight that you will give it for sex in a committed relationship? Is it important to maintain it, or you will be able to stay in a relationship even if the sex isn't good?
No, I think it's very important in a relationship.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very important.
The last one. If you could send a message to a younger version of yourself, maybe when you were a teenager or something, or you were starting, to make your life a little bit easier in terms of relationships or in sex itself, what message would you send to yourself?
Oh, I'd say be more confident and go with your gut, and yeah, don't be afraid to speak up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for all your answers. Y a todos ustedes, amigos, les agradezco por acompañarnos en esta entrevista y les pido que me sigan acompañando en esta travesía alrededor del mundo para que sigamos descubriendo juntos las claves para que todos podamos ser cada vez más felices. Nos vemos.